Ah.
All right, we are live now. First episode, amateur night. How are you doing, Frosty?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How are you doing? It's so nice that we're doing amateur night. Even more importantly, we're doing amateur night basketball, which I'm proud about. We're doing amateur night with some instigators. Like this is perfect, bro. I'm pumped. I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm pumped.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I worked on that graphic down there. It's like a Mystery Science Theater type graphic. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that came out pretty good.
I'm looking good on the court. How am I doing both? Like this is magic.
Yeah.
Do you see me? That's so awesome. What's up, Jason? Is in the chat. What's up, man? We're about, as you can see, we're a little under 5 minutes away from game tipping off here. First game of the Gold Cup League, which is a pro-am league that the Instigators have been invited to play in. So we got a good mix. We'll talk a little bit about the roster in a few minutes. So we got a good mix of returning guys and some guys that are, working their way towards potentially getting a contract offer this year. So our first game is against the Woodpeckers. What's interesting is the two teams that we're playing are the last two champions of the Gold Cup. So the two best teams, the Woodpeckers and BBB. Some of our players actually played for some of these teams last year as our AI cameraman's going a little crazy. You want to talk a little bit about the camera innovation we got going on this year? I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, so you'll notice, like, if you watched our games last year, the camera, shout out to Ronan. He did an amazing job with the camera, but our camera quality is greatly improved. We're shooting in HD 4K now, and it's AI operated, so it'll track the ball for us. We don't have to have somebody manually going back and forth each time the ball goes up and down the court.
Yeah, it's awesome. It also cuts clips, it keeps stats. As you can see, it's like zooming in right now on the players with the basketballs. And then it'll pivot out and you'll see a lot more of that action during the game. It looks like a real cameraman. It's not. So Ronan's not steering the camera anymore blindly. No one's touching the camera. We set it up. It's doing its own thing. And like I've seen some of this already. Obviously, this is on tape delay. Uh, but like it does a really good job. I'm really excited about it. Excited about the manpower. It has the scoreboard already. So the scoreboard is like you can barely see it there in the top left. It's actually using so the camera is one big panoramic view, similar to this. Good timing, cameraman.
Yeah.
Picks up the entire gym, and then the AI in the background, what it does is it processes all of it and starts figuring out where it needs to zoom in and where it does it. So it reviews the film, watches it, and then puts together the broadcast that we're seeing here. So yeah, this last night I sent Jake E Muffins here a highlight video of the first game, first year ever. We're gonna have highlight videos after our games that you can watch on YouTube, where it's just like here are all the shots your team made and here's who made them. And then and then we could pick the ones we liked and we made it to a highlight video. But yeah, it looks amazing. I'm really excited for it. There's still some kinks to work out on it, I think, as you'll probably see as we go along. But for a first time use, and not even in our home gym, I'm really excited about it. This is a great shot of both teams just kind of warming up. We got our roster down here, as you can see. Some guys you probably recognize, like AB right there, number 7. Can't miss him because he's 7 foot tall, which is why I think he wears number 7. I just thought of that. You think that's true?
Yeah, I did ask him on one of the streams. So he did say he picked 7 because he's 7 feet tall. He said the other reason is he's a Carmelo Anthony fan. So me
Oh,
being from
interesting.
Syracuse, I obviously I'm a fan of Carmelo as well.
Yeah, he's just pulling on your heartstrings.
Yeah, I know you.
So roster, a couple of things I want to say. I'm going to go through the roster and who's playing today. A couple of things I want to say is right now we don't have any players under contract. All the contracts ended in April. We have sent out contract offers to several of the guys you see playing, including all of the returning stars. And so we're in the process of negotiating contracts, and we'll be announcing who we sign soon. But these are all guys that are either instigators last year or like guys that came to our first tryout a couple weeks ago. We thought looked good enough to get a second look, so they're going to play with the team. We're going to see how they go. So our returning folks, as you can see, is AB right there, number 7, number 32, Chuck Bloom. The very first signing in Instigators history, Joe Bird is back. We have Mike Pugh, who signed with us at the end of last year and was really a good spark plug for us, a former Lion, and now former and current Instigator. We have three new guys. We have first one I want to talk about, Tyree Johnson, right there, number 13 in the corner. Really kind of a combo guard forward, kind of mixes in between, I would say, small forward and shooting guard. Same with Rico there, who's also wearing number 11 because we didn't. It's a pro-am. They're not all wearing Instigators jerseys. They're all just wearing black. So Rico is also number 11, 11B. We'll call him Rico Spikes. Rico Spikes, I'm really interested to see how he plays tonight. Rico actually played overseas and has been out of basketball for a few years and getting back in. So he's somebody that we really were happy to see. He thought he did really well in the tryout, and then we'll see how he does with the rest of the team. And then lastly is Stunna Boy, Kevin Cameron. If you're not following Stunna Boy, you're probably one of the few. He's truly a local influencer here in Fishers. He has 23,000 Instagram followers, and all of his content is basketball content and rap content. He puts out rap music, but he's also just a guy that's like tearing it up locally. He came to the tryout to try to prove that he's ready to be a pro. He performed really well. He's actually, I think, going to get the start tonight along with the starting Instigators. So I'm really interested to see how he plays. I know his 23,000 followers are going to be watching, but I'm excited to see. So that's our roster this week. We're going to have a couple players debuting next week as well that we're in conversations with. Our roster for this league has to be set by the third week, and we think we'll get there. Look at that handsome fella. But those are our players for this week. So we're running 7 guys, 2 games, NCAA rules, right? 2 20-minute halves, 5 timeouts. So you're going to see, my guess is you're going to see scores very similar to college basketball. Teams scoring anywhere in the high 60s to low 80s would probably be about normal. So NCAA rules, not our ABA rules that we're used to, but that's okay. And I don't know, Jake, if folks recognize this gym, but this is the gym we had our very first game in. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah. No, this is a historic gym for the Instigators. Crossroads Community Church. Not only our first game, our first playoff game as well.
That's right. And win.
Yeah.
Our first playoff win as well. So normally it's going the other way. It's going long ways, but they split it into 2 courts. These courts are a little under high school size, so it's a smaller court, as you can tell. It's about 70, I want to say 76 feet instead of your traditional 80 something feet, whatever it is, 86 feet, I think. So it's a little smaller, but that's okay. The guys are playing 2 games, so it gives them a little bit of a breather. Mostly a running clock. I don't think they count fouls. I don't know that you can foul out of this league. I don't know I know there's someone doing scoreboard, but I don't know if there's anybody actually counting the number of fouls. So I don't think we have to worry too much about that. As Mike Pugh gets on the free throw line, something that was a big issue for the Instigators last year. And there's our referee. I don't really know his name, but there he is. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know. What are you looking forward for in this first unofficial Instigators game of the 24-25 season?
Looking forward to see, if the momentum carries over from the end of last year. And I mean, I know we've discussed this on the podcast before, but there's going to be a new head coach. So the question is, was there a coach for this game, or was it kind of up to the guys?
It's interesting. I will say yes to both.
Okay.
So you see me down there on the sideline. Definitely. So substitutions, timeouts, all that stuff was run by the team. Who's starting? I had Chuck and AB for the most part picking those things. But I did give some advice in the huddle whenever we got a chance. There's our boy Stunna Boy hanging out in the chat. What up, Stunna? It's good to see you, brother. Kevin's about to, I think you started game 1, Kevin, right? Am I right here? I don't know, but welcome to the chat. I'm looking forward to see what you can do. I was just cutting some highlights of some of the stuff that the players were doing. He was definitely on there a couple times. So that's great. Jake, I'm going to let you do the play-by-play because I was thinking about this. Since I was at the game and you haven't really seen the game yet, I know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I may not have the right emotional tone depending on what's going on. So I thought I'd let you do play-by-play and I'll do color commentary tonight.
All right. Well, it looks like AB won the tip there, and the drive down court didn't go quite the Instigators' way. Woodpeckers throw up a 3. That's off the backboard. And nice steal there by Chuck, but it gets taken right back. Another 3 attempt for the Woodpeckers, and that's good. I will say though, I might need help with some of the new players. I do know the returning
I got
players.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. The only non-returning player right now is number 22 right there. Kev Cameron, Stunna Boy himself, is number 22 in the black and red. You also got Mike Pugh on there. You got Chuck, you got AB, and you got Joe. All returning instigators. As there goes another 3-pointer. Good rebound by the Woodpeckers, but stolen there by Chuck. Here goes AB, slowing it down a little bit, I think. I thought he was off to a fast break, but wisely slowed it down, let the rest of the team catch up.
Yeah, and Chuck continuing what he did last year, leading the Instigators in steals early in this game with 2 steals there. But that one doesn't fall for the Instigators again.
By the way, if you haven't yet, check out the records page for the Instigators that we just put up this week, showing all the single game and single season records. We would put career records up there, but obviously with only one season, those are the same as our season records. So look for those in the future. Oh, there's a block by AB. Oh, it looks like they called a foul. Interesting fact there. AB's ear, see him covering his ear there. He got hit in the ear at the same time the ref blew the whistle right near him. AB's ear actually started bleeding after that. So he had like blood coming out of his ear from that play. So definitely putting it on the line, even though it's a pro-am game.
Wow.
Interesting fact about the Woodpeckers. I think almost every single guy on this team played college basketball somewhere. So again, the quality player here is really good. As they make both their free throws. Yeah.
And we saw, like, when we played in the IBL game against the Shuckers last year, they had a lot of talent too. That's how we got some of our players. Lawan's the one we always mention.
Oh, close there. That was a close alley-oop. AB just missed it, but yeah. Lawan signed. What was it? 2 days after that that game with the Shuckers. For those who haven't heard, the IBL Shuckers, the very first team we ever played a game against, is an exhibition team. Actually joined the ABA as an official exhibition team this year. So they won't be playing a full-time schedule, but they will be playing, as there goes a shot by Stunna just off the mark. They will be playing against teams in the preseason, as well as filling the schedule for any cancellations that may happen, which is great. We had a cancellation last year. We couldn't find any teams to play. So this year it'll be great to have that option. And the Shuckers, who are just right next door, an hour and a half down from where we're going to play next year. Low scoring game so far, 4-0.
Yeah, still waiting for the Instigators, and there they go up on the board with Chuck down low.
Are there stats kept in the IBL? Jason Wright asks. Jason, the answer is no. I'll also tell you there weren't stats kept in the ABA. We did those ourselves. We plan on doing the stats for the IBL as well. So we'll have those for this week. And then we'll have them this coming weekend as well when we stream the game on Amateur Night. And there's Joe Bird takes the foul. IBL stands for Indiana Baseball League or Basketball League for those of you in the chat. There's also an IBL Indiana Baseball League. I play baseball there. Fun fact. That's where the Penguins are in. But Indiana Basketball League. All right, here's my question for you, Jake. We got to watch to make sure. We both know one of the Achilles heels of the Instigators is happening right now. Free throw line, 65% as a team.
Yeah, we saw that.
50%
We saw that
team tonight.
Too often last year, where we missed on some opportunities from the free throw line.
I just forgot to unmute it so you guys can hear what's going on. There, now you can hear the players talking. We're really close to the court, so you'll be able to hear them now instead of just us. Hey, that's a good shot. I'll tell you, number one for their team right there just made that shot. Really talented player. Maybe somebody we invite to a tryout in the future. I don't know. Because that's one of the things I saw with these players that we were playing against. Playing really hard, doing a good job. Like, there's a little bit extra. Look at that scoop shot. Almost goes by Kev. There's a little bit extra when there's a pro team watching, to decide, hey, can I show out and maybe get a contract? Mike Pugh takes the foul there. A little bit later, I got some breaking news, Jake. I may share some breaking ABA news. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Joe Bird takes the foul and goes back to the free throw line, something he didn't do nearly enough last year. He settled for threes probably too often, in my opinion. But we see him early here really attacking the rim and getting rewarded for it by getting to the line. He pounds in the second of 3 free throws, I think, so far tonight. There he goes. So he's 3 for 4.
That's an improvement.
For sure. I got to tell you, I really like what I'm hearing from the Instigators so far. You can hear the defense talking to each other on the court. Not something we hear in it. Chuck with his 3rd steal of the night. Behind the back. That's in by Kevin. Stunner Boy with his first basket as an Instigator. What an assist by Mike to go around the back. And then on defense to swat the ball away. Mike Pugh with a solid minute here. So. Passed out by the Woodpeckers. Another 3-point attempt there. No, but they get the rebound. Got to cut down on allowing offensive rebounds. Already seeing it too much tonight. Chuck gets the foul there. That's nice to see. Again, like in my opinion, I don't know how you feel, Jake. We're really a front court team, right? Like the more we're moving toward the basket and attacking rather than settling for threes, I think the better we play.
Yeah.
Not that we can't hit threes. But, when you got AB and you got a lot of guys that can get to the basket that are strong, like Chuck and Joe, even Mike is really strong. Instead of settling for contested mid-range shots, I think that's where we end up at our best.
Yeah, I think that wound up being like our Achilles heel in that second playoff game, as we relied too much on the outside shots, and when they weren't falling,
Absolutely.
we kind of got behind on that.
Absolutely agree with you. Yeah. Jason said the Woodpeckers are doing too well on the offensive boards. Maybe we should hire Jason as the head coach, man. His analysis is always spot on. Jason, come to Indiana and coach the team. Ooh, step back 3. Buried it. The Woodpeckers shoot well from outside. They're rhythm shooters. So a lot of catch and shoot, particularly early on. And there's an alley-oop from Joe to AB. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, real nice dunk there.
What a shot. What did I tell you? Rhythm shooters, catch and shoot threes. Apologize. So you will hear some, I'm not going to call them inadvertent whistles, but I'll call them deceptive whistles. They've split the court into 2, so there's another game happening behind that red curtain. So some of those whistles that you hear may be from the other game. We'll try to steer you straight. That's a foul on us. Definitely a whistle on this side of the court. I say Woodpeckers go to the free throw line here for 2. But look at that. We're already at a 4-2 foul advantage. So getting the line more the Instigators already than the Woodpeckers. How would you rate the Woodpeckers jerseys?
They're decent. I mean, I'm seeing them, from afar, not in person, but they're kind of like it seems like kind of an old school type of look.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're simplified like old school, but they're also like Oregon new school colors a little bit, with the yellow and silver.
Okay, yeah.
They're definitely the second best jerseys in this game.
Yeah.
Chuck again with the and one. They blend into the court. They do a little bit blend into the court. I can see that. That's what Jason said. So once again, the Instigators to the line, 3 for 4 so far tonight. Chuck directing traffic. I'm really interested to see how Chuck grows as a leader in year 2. He was the team captain last year, was awesome at it, but I know it's something he takes a lot of pride in. What was that, 4 for 5? That's 80% from the line so far. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Mismatch here. Stunna a little undersized to be guarding number 1 here. Ooh, foul. All right. Joe asking who got the foul called on him. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Looks like we got a sub now. Rico Spikes gets on the court. Replaces AB, who unfortunately is, I can report, is out with injury at this point in the game. So he's a back issue for AB. Hopefully he can get back in the game. We'll see. He's definitely questionable to return. I can tell you that. Look at that. I could sideline report too. I was on the sideline, so it counts. Chuck with the quick 3 there. Ooh, nice trap there. Rico knocking the ball out of bounds, automatically making a play on defense. That's really what I'm looking for. We need a defensive leader this year. You know, we averaged 127 points a game last year and still had a losing record, which should never happen in a basketball league, no matter what level.
Yeah.
Stunna with the foul and 1. So I'm hoping we find a defensive leader here. Instigators with the slim lead. 21-19. Is that right? Are we the home team or the away team? Yeah, we're the away team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Woodpeckers have been hitting pretty much all of their free throws.
Yes, very good free throw shooting team. Nice little screen action. Rebound by Chuck. Chuck's not the tallest guy in the world, but man, does he fight for rebounds. He gets the dirty work done down there. I think he was he's second on the team with rebounds with 94 last season, behind only AB, who had an astonishing 200 rebounds in 16 games.
And a little bit of a height advantage.
A little bit of a height advantage. But still, 94 over 16 games is pretty good. That's I'd expect that to be. Oh, Rico with the block. Stunna playing the point guard. Crossover step back. Just off the mark. Stunna's shifty. Good dish by the Woodpeckers. That was a good play by them. Mike now bringing the ball up. I would say that's something we're looking for. We had a lot of shooting guards that played point guard pretty well. We had Dylan that played point guard pretty well, but we didn't really have a true point guard on the team. Rico misses 3. See, this is what I'm talking about. We were up 2, and then all of a sudden we shot, 2 or 3 missed threes in a row, and now we're behind by 5.
Yeah.
Chuck with another rebound. Quick pass up the court, gets tipped out of bounds. Apparently a turnover on the Instigators. We can't see it there. My head's in the way, Frosty over there.
Yeah.
We're about halfway through this first half here. 2 halves, 2 20-minute halves, just like NCAA basketball. Not sure what we're waiting on here. I was there and I don't know what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Gives the Instigators a little bit of time to regroup as it looks like Tyree Johnson's coming in the game, so still no AB. Jason says down in front.
Yeah.
I get it. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. It must have been a timeout by the Woodpeckers. Woodpeckers inbound the ball. Number 5 is somebody to look out for. He's a good forward that can stretch the court. That's a block by Tyree Johnson to start the game, so he's already making his presence. So that's 2 prospects, really 3. We saw Stunna do some plays too. That are really showing that they have what it takes to play as the Woodpeckers step out of bounds, making an immediate impact on the court. Mike Pugh bringing the ball up. Mike, the other number 32 tonight, because he forgot his Instigators jersey. Joe goes up. That should have been a foul. That should have been a foul. I'm not going to lie. Instead, it's out of bounds on the Instigators. I don't know how you don't call a foul right there. Clearly in the restricted zone. Bumped him. So we get no call. Ooh, nice try at the feed there, but instead that's a turnover off the Woodpeckers. And Joe brings it up quickly. Oh, one too many passes, it looks like. That I do like that though. I want to see more of that from the Instigators. There's not as many dead balls in the NBA as there are in the ABA as there are in the NBA. A lot more chances to pick the ball up and run like that. It's good to see the guys, even though it didn't work out there, trying to take advantage of rules like that, because that's one of the things that some of the best teams in the league killed us on last year, including the Ohio Kings. As Rico Spikes makes his first bucket of the night. Again, if you're just tuning in, this camera is completely run by AI. Nobody working this camera. Doing a really good job, even with what I would say is a difficult angle on a railing above the court. Deep 3 from the Woodpeckers, just off, as Tyree gets the rebound, and he'll look to bring it up the court. Quick pass up, Mike Pugh with the bucket.
And we
hear
see
Mike there. Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, we see the couple of drives inside gets us back into the game there. You know, stop shooting the threes and we get back on the board.
That's right. Rico gets blocked, but he gets his own rebound there. What's interesting, too, Joe for 3 just out. You know, what I think's difficult about this court, too, is because the court's shorter. That free throw line is actually a high school free throw line, which is a mid-range shot in the ABA. And one of the things we know about mid-range shots, right? Lowest percentage shot in basketball is a mid-range shot. So every time we take a shot from right behind the three-point line, we're taking the lowest percentage shot available to us. Chuck got surrounded, 3 guys there. Ooh. Nice. Again, Chuck showing up on the boards, man. Rico gets aggressive and gets rewarded with a foul. So to your point, miss 3, get the rebound. What do we do? Go right to the basket and get to the line. I'll tell you, one of the things Rico really has going for him, in my opinion, is that his real name is Rico Spikes.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not root for somebody named Rico Spikes?
Yeah, that's definitely to his advantage. You know, we both had to make up our nicknames.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get gifted with a cool name. I had to abandon my own for a new one.
Yeah.
Tyree setting up on the face-up defense, staying with his guy. Getting some help there from Rico. Forced missed shot. Rebound by Mike, who draws the foul. You can hear Mike on the court, too. You know, he's cramping up a little bit, as you can see there. But you can hear him on the court really directing guys, particularly on defense, which is something you like to see. Mike's leadership skill is probably the number one thing. He's a great basketball player, but it's one of the top things I thought he brought to the team last year. So it's really cool to see that extended into the Pro-Am. Oh, just off there. Turnover. Good basket off the glass. Mike's not happy with it. Mike in the post. Double team. Does not matter. He'll draw the foul. One of the things I'd like to see us improve upon next year is not to get bored with what's working. All right, we do that. We make like 3 or 4 buckets like this, and then we get bored with it and start shooting threes. Don't get bored with what's working until they make you. You know what I mean? Boom. Free throws much better tonight.
Yeah, continued improvement from the line.
Yeah, really happy to see that. Good feed there by number 8. In traffic. Great bounce pass. Joe there getting the screen from Tyree. Also, nice feed. Oh, just missed it. Seeing a lot more screens from the Instigators early, too, to get guys open, which is something that really has improved. A block and steal by Rico, takes it up the court. Looks to take it himself, and he makes the basket. What a play by Rico.
He's definitely making a case to be on the roster with those
playing
moves.
Really well in this first half. Yeah, absolutely. Good defense there, too, by Rico to stop the shot. Great defensive possession there by the Instigators. That wasn't for us. Don't worry about that. There's no shot clock. That was on the other side. Huge pass up court by Tyree for an easy bucket for Mike. No shot clock in NCAA rules here. Modified NCAA rules that the IBL plays with. Foul by Mike, a reach and foul. A little angry with himself, but nice bucket there. Again, just finding lanes to attack the basket now for the Woodpeckers. Another pass inbounds. Oh, just out of bounds, a little too far. We saw that a couple times with Joe last year. Good defense, though, where he just barely missed on passes up the court. He's got that, like, Caitlin Clark move where he goes up the court, likes to throw the ball way ahead and hit guys. And, you know, they work a lot, and sometimes they don't. And that time it didn't. You've been watching Caitlin Clark this year?
I have been watching a little bit. I watched more of the college than the WNBA, to be honest.
Yeah. You know, I'm in Fishers, just like the Instigators, and all the games are locally broadcast for the Fever, so I've been able to watch every game. Nice bucket again by the Woodpeckers. Ooh, charge called on Chuck. The rare charge call. What do you think of that call? Did he have his feet set?
I don't know. I mean, you know, we're both biased on that, so
yeah,
I'm not sure.
A block there by Tyree. That's Tyree's second block of the night. He's also got a couple assists and a couple baskets, so he's also making a case showing why he could be an Instigator. Mike with the rebound and the up pass. This looks really similar to one before. Look at the Euro step by Chuck. That was smooth. Ooh, Mike went up for the block there. I thought he was going to get it. I'm really impressed with that Euro step. Stunner with the long distance three.
Yeah, all these new guys making a case for themselves here.
Long rebound. What was that? Catch and shoot three. there, I think. Looks like Tyree's being subbed out for Rico. Oh, man. I don't know if you caught that. That hit the beam above Chuck. And so they called it out of bounds and a turnover. See the bottom beam there?
Oh, yeah.
Runs.
Yeah.
He hit the beam, yeah. Yeah, see, Rico's asking what the rule is there. Turns out it's a turnover. Oof. Offensive rebounds will kill you. You know, one of the things I'll say about the Woodpeckers that's really coming through in this game is these guys play together a lot in these leagues. Oh, look at that pass by Rico. Mike finishes it off with a bucket. But they play together a lot, and you can see it. The chemistry is really there for these guys. Nice rebound. Stunner trying to go up. Up and off the glass. Good shot.
Yeah, nice move there.
Apologies for the language.
Did they hand out a text in the IBL?
What's that?
Did they hand out a text in the IBL?
They do. That's actually a good question. I got the rule set beforehand. So interesting fact, the IBL is played at a church. So this side is the gym, and obviously the other side. And yeah, any use of the F-bomb is supposed to be a tech, and 2 is an ejection. Some of our guys, unfortunately, tested that rule a little bit. We didn't get any techs called on us, but we got lucky with some referee leniency. Great feed there by Rico. That's one thing we do need to cut down on, though, are our technical fouls. Oh, gosh. All the Jason's giving us the dad jokes. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it. $14 to go here. Your Instigators down 2 points here in the first half. It feels like it's just like flown by. And that's a buzzer beater by the Woodpeckers to go up 4 at. Well, what do you think? I think with that, we should go to a commercial break, give ourselves some time to catch up, and come back and debrief the first half.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. We'll use our old ad for the games from last year, I guess.
Yeah, let's run them back.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you think of that first half? We're down 4 here.
Yeah, good to see our guys back on the court. Definitely improved on the free throw line, it seems, but still a little bit, we need some little bit more rebounding on the defensive side. Still too many offensive rebounds allowed.
Yeah, totally agree. Again, seeing flashes of what really makes the Instigators great in attacking down low. And then, then we kind of forget that for a while and kind of ebb and flow. So it'd be good to set up. I would like to see a system more consistent play down low. Obviously, concerned still that AB didn't play the rest of the first half after that early injury. After unfortunately, it happened during the alley oop that we saw, which was such a great play, but something in his back didn't feel right. So he's still on the sideline, and we'll see if he gets back in the game. Obviously, a little bit of a concern, but really impressed with the new guys. All three of them. Jason wants to know, did they have any practices before this game? No. Some of these guys have never played together before. I think that shows as well. The only time they were all in the same gym together was 2 Saturdays ago when we held our first tryout here at this gym. And we had 15 guys at that 13 guys at the tryout plus some of our players that came to help. And those players, so we split them into teams of 5. So some of them never even played together on the same team. So still seeing some chemistry issues, but that's to be expected. And hopefully it grows as we go on. As we're about to get underway here with, I guess someone called timeout on the halftime. And there we go. So here we go. Let's get this underway here, or not. As our AI cameraman can't decide which ball to follow, that means we get to watch both sides equally. Doesn't want you to miss any of the action. I'm glad this isn't in VR. You know,
It'd be a fun experience.
Yeah, that's the view we really need. You know what I mean? Shows both sides. But there goes Stunner practicing a 3 there. Really good first half by Stunner. I really liked what I saw. I like that high shot, the one where he's going to his left, his weak side, high off the glass and gets one in. That was pretty good. The deep 3 was impressive. Rico did great things offensively and defensively. So good stuff there. As I think we really might get underway now as the team huddles up.
Yeah, in these IBL games, the big beneficial thing for us with these is we get some more chemistry building throughout the off season. Like last year we really didn't have that going into the season.
No, the guys' first time they ever played together as a team was that Shuckers game the week before the season started, right? They'd done 3 or 4 practices, but that was really it. So it's nice that we're talking in May now. Well, June 1st, I guess, when this game took place. But we're talking about in June, our guys are already on the court playing together. And some of them actually now play together just pickup games and open runs in the gym as well. So really starting to see them work to build some chemistry, which is a great thing about going into a year 2 of a franchise. Catch and shoot 3 to get the Woodpeckers going. They're up 7. Nice get there, but wow, what a feed by Joe Bird. Joe sometimes amazes me with his passes. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Comes with a little bit of a risk because every now and then they don't connect. But when they do, like that one, they're jaw-dropping sometimes. Catch and shoot 3. In for the Woodpeckers. And their lead grows to 8 now. Rico with the pass. Stunner looked like he rushed that one a bit there. Tried to save the ball, and it's out of bounds. It's a little bit like arena basketball. I think they should just build that wall in there and let them play off it.
Yeah, they could do that. Maybe add some trampolines, turn it into slam ball too.
I would look, an Instigator slam ball team would be cool to see. Are they bringing slam ball back this year again, or did it fold?
I think that's their plan, but I haven't seen anything official.
Yeah, last year was in July, right? So
yeah.
we'll see. Look at that shot by Mike Q. Feeling the confidence. You know, I see myself every now and then on the sideline. I think during regular season games, I'm going to get a cardboard cutout of myself and just leave it around the gym during the games and just keep moving it around, see if people notice it. Be like a "Where's Frosty?" as the Woodpeckers draw a foul. Number one, man, has been to the free throw line quite a bit, drawing some fouls.
Yeah, I actually do have a cardboard cutout of myself. You know, I went to Syracuse and it was during COVID, so they let the students have cardboard cutouts of themselves.
Oh,
So
that's funny. Did they put them in the stands?
they did, yeah. I think it's like sitting in my parents' bedroom now, though.
That's amazing. I had one of Darth Vader as a kid. I worked at like Burger King when the last Star Wars movies were coming out, like the prequels.
Yeah.
And we had a cardboard cutout, you know, that they put for all the kids' toys. I took it home when we were done with the promotion. It's still sitting in my in-laws' basement to this day.
Yeah.
Rico drawing the foul. As you can hear by Joe. You hear Joe yell foul really loud. Don't see AB over there where we saw him in the visitors section before with all the fans that are continuing to grow. So still continuing to be evaluated. We'll see if he returns to this one. Still questionable according to Coach Frosty. Frosty from the Wax Museum. Those wax things creep me out. They creep me out. Their eyes are too dead. Joe should have gotten the foul call there as he looks at the ref and even points at the ref a little bit there. So Joe, I would say, frustrated as he shows up to the trap. And then Mike knocks it out of bounds. Good defense by the Instigators. We're watching a fan down here shoot some baskets. Apparently the Woodpeckers made a shot, though. Up 10 points now. Their largest lead of the game, I think. That was awesome. Rico posting up. Double team around the back pass to Chuck, and it puts it in. Beautiful pass by Rico there. Nice rebound by Mike. Here comes Rico again with the spin move, up and under for a basket. Good shot by Rico. Once again, Instigators attacking the basket. Good things happen. Oh, foul on the Instigators there. As I heard Coach Frosty yell, "Quit reaching," from the sideline. Sage advice. I always think Coach Frosty, as we watch another fan take some shots.
We might have to offer him a contract.
He's been nailing them. Look at this shot right here. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no. We jinxed him.
If he makes this one, we'll sign him. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bring him in. We have no idea what's happening in the other end of the court. Thank you, fan. So the AI camera has some issues if you're playing basketball on both ends of the court at the same time. Good to know. We get around just in time to watch. Oh, look who checked into the game. Alex Brown back in the game. Clearly not 100%, you can tell by the way he's running, but he's there. And he comes with an immediate three and bangs it in. So apparently good enough for that.
Yeah, and he is the first Instigator to participate in the three-point contest.
Yes. Did not win.
No. He hit all the money balls, though.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Of course he did. He's an Instigator, you know? Jake actually, for those that don't know, Jake actually went to All-Star Weekend with AB. How was that experience?
It was a lot of fun. It's a little bit disorganized, you know. I mean, we know from the owner's side that ABA is not the most organized league, but
yeah,
it was fun. You know, he definitely had a good time. He He signed up for all the contests he could. I didn't think they thought he was joking for 3-point contest, but they let him in. So that was fun to watch.
Did he do the dunk contest?
He did do the dunk contest. The thing I heard for why he didn't make the finals is he made it look too easy.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they did have some pretty nice dunks though. I mean, I think his was definitely top 3, but
Yeah.
I mean, the one guy was trying to do it like off of the rafters, but he wasn't able to pull it off. I think if he pulled that off, he would have easily won.
Nice. Why don't we cut to another commercial break here as we get a timeout in the action? Instigators basketball. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here. The Instigators have pulled within 1 here with a lot of, I mean, frankly, attacking the basket outside of the 1-3 by Alex Brown. Hollywood banging it in there. Once again, when the Instigators do what they do best, you know, they play well. Here's a good sign you can tell AV's not 100%. He's not up there to try to rebound. The Instigators put a little pressure on here defensively here in a tie game, 62-62. Rico tried to get the steal there. Didn't quite work. Joe with a great help defense, though. Catch and shoot 3 that a rare miss there on the catch and shoot 3. But that one was like 3/4 of the way in. It was pretty close.
It would have counted in the arcade.
That's right. That's right. Mike looking to make a move toward the basket, 1-on-1. Settles for the jumper, almost hits the fadeaway. Chuck with the steal. That's 4 steals this game, I believe, for Chuck. Rico attacks the basket and draws the foul. Rico's been really aggressive so far here in the second half, and it's really paid off for him.
And not to jinx it, but he's been pretty efficient from the line too.
Yeah. All right, Jake, you're off the hook there.
Yeah.
If he missed that, I was going to call you out. Makes the shot there. Another two points there for Rico Spikes, who's really putting in a heck of a game 1 here in the Gold League. Rico with the poke. Once again, just really good defense by Rico Spikes. Missed 3-pointer, but they get the rebound and the easy bucket there for 2. Once again, Mike showing a little bit of frustration there on the inbound. That was not our whistle. That's a timeout on the other court for those of you that are whistle sensitive. All of our dog fans out there. Joe gets fouled again. They're going to call that an on-the-floor foul, though, so no free throws. Chuck to inbound. Oh, and Joe gets fouled again. And now another inbound. AB for 3. Why not? Must have been a money ball.
Yeah.
Watch the fans dribble a basketball over there. Another 3 by the Woodpeckers missed. Chuck with the rebound, and he brings it up court, and all of a sudden the Instigators are up 3 in this game. Not a whistle for our court, so don't worry about that. AB looking to hit Rico on the post up. Nice pass to Mike, who drops it. And they reset. Why not, AB? Almost made it, but instead Rico gets the rebound and gets the foul. Rico heads back to the line. Really good play by Rico.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking his aggressiveness on offense.
Rico missed it. Hell is frozen over. Rico spikes, missed the free throw. But he hits the second one. We'll take it. I think that makes him like 5 for 6, so we'll take it.
Yeah, still doing better than last year's average.
Yeah, for sure. Good bounce pass there. Catch and shoot 3. Oh, man. I thought that was in. 11 minutes to go here. Your Instigators are up 4. Already 68-64. As we said, NCAA rules with a running clock. We expected high 60s to low 80s. As Rico hits a deep 3. And there's a timeout by the Woodpeckers. Let's hit that commercial break again. But your Instigators are up 7 here with 10 minutes to go. All right, so here we are back. Rico just hit that deep 3, put the Instigators up 7, and all of a sudden, Instigators look like they've woken up here in the second half.
It's a little reminiscent of what we saw last year in the ABA, where the third quarter was kind of the slow quarter, and then once we hit that fourth quarter, everybody seemed to turn it up.
Yeah, for real. I'd love to see what happens if we played 48 full minutes of basketball, or 48 minutes in this case, like we played the fourth quarter. Catch and shoot 3, miss. So part of this is the Woodpeckers have gone a bit cold from 3-point range, hitting a lot more in the first half than they are here in the second half. I'm going to chalk that up to better defense. Rico bringing the ball up the court. He's been the man this half. The offense has run completely through him. Joe airballs the ball there, but Mike pokes it out of bounds. Out of bounds turnover on the Woodpeckers. It seems like Rico's getting a touch every offensive possession. I think that's the right thing to do. Chuck gets the ball stolen from him. Easy basket there for the Woodpeckers to pull it within 5 points. I had to do math in my head. It was harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Chuck with the screen. Mike doesn't need it. He shoots a 3. In and out. Unlucky. Number 1 back to doing what he does, which is get his way to the line. So it looks like Chuck's coming out of the game and Kev Cameron's coming in. Stunner boy himself. Gonna make the first free throw. It appears the Woodpeckers have given up any idea of rebounding this ball should he miss it.
Yeah, they're very confident in number one.
There's a slowdown here as they gave that point to the wrong team, so they're going to correct that there. The Instigators did not score a bucket on that free throw. That ref that just walked by right there in the green shoes, his name is Scotty. He actually is the guy that runs the entire IBL. Really cool guy and a really solid partner for us. So nice to see Scotty there. Let's give him a shout out. Free throw number 2. They didn't need rebounders as he made the bucket. In the ABA, there's actually a rule that you have to have at least one guy up. Stunner Boy looking to attack, just misses. Rico with the offensive possession, but he gets blocked as well. And they call out of bounds on the Woodpeckers. It's a stray ball runs away. That's the game ball. So the AI camera was following the game ball. It just was way out of there. Tyree in for Joe here. In for Mike. AB setting the most nonchalant screen I've ever seen in my life. That was amazing. Rico just turns the ball over there. It's really the first bad play he's had, so we'll excuse it. Woodpeckers looking for a shot. Re-attack. And that is a good stop by Tyree has been really solid on defense. Travel there by Stunna. I think he tried to do a little too much there. Probably should have passed it out. It was 4-on-1, but can't blame him for trying.
Yeah, I think he can get away with that one in the NBA.
Yeah, for sure. Mike with the rebound. And we got a injury timeout here as Tyree Johnson's nose has been busted open. He's going to leave the game, and we're actually going to take a commercial break while they clean this up, and we'll be right back. All right, so I think we're about ready to get back underway here. I fast forwarded through the 5 minutes of cleaning up the blood off the court so that we could get through that. But we should have put that in the highlight reel, you know? But yeah, Tyree actually I think he just took one to the nose there. Had a pretty bad nosebleed, so he's now questionable to return. Which is unfortunate because he's having a really good defensive game. So hopefully he can get all the nose blood, stopped and then go from there. Oh, quick pass by AB, just out of Joe's reach, and we're back underway with a turnover. So the Instigators lead that was 7 is now down to 3. Let's see if they can hold on here and get back to doing what they did best. Get a really good shot of the referee there. Number 1 with the shot. Man, he's really played well. Rico trying to find a way towards the hoop. Goes underneath. Quick pass to Joe. Misses the 3. And that's a rebound by the Woodpeckers, who are off and running. Rico 1-on-3 here. Plays great defense. Looks like he's injured, however. As Joe turns it over just a little high. So AB 100% gets that ball. But hurt AB not so much. Looks like Rico's going to stay in the game here. Out of bounds, turnover by the Woodpeckers. Again, apologies for the language, although not really. It's fine. The Instigators look to get back on the right side as this is a tie game. Joe with another missed 3. That's 2 missed threes in a row now for the Instigators. Rico almost with the steal. Instead, Black's defense allows an easy catch-and-shoot three-pointer. Cameraman anticipates the ball will come down this way. I hope he's right. There it is. AB looked for 3, thought about it, instead went underneath the check. Went to Joe. Joe misses his 3rd 3 in a row. And looks to the bench for a sub, I think. Stepped out of bounds there, the Woodpeckers. As Joe is subbed out here. See who takes his place. Again, players making their own subs. No coach is doing that today. Instigators players really leading the way on that. Looks like Mike Pugh comes in for Joe. Puts up a 3 immediately and misses it. 4 possessions, 4 missed threes here in this run where the Instigators go basically from up 7 to down 6. You know what? I think we should not try this possession.
Yeah.
Shooting a 3. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Not our buzzer. Stunna takes a 3. Misses it. AB with the rebound and the and 1 to get to the basket. So I was wrong. We should have attempted a 3, but only so that AB could rebound it and get to the line for a potential 3-point play. AB bangs it in for the 3, the old, what do they say, the old school way.
Yeah.
Instigators within 3. Mike playing good defense there. He and AB switch. Stunner with the foul. Looks like they called it on the floor. They'll take it out of bounds. Deep pass. Again, sorry for the whistles. Not related to this game. And the Woodpeckers are getting hot again from 3-point range. 80-74 here with 4 minutes to go. This is where you start to get a little nervous with no shot clock. I can see that coming into play pretty quickly here. AB with the fadeaway. Old school play by AB. Good help defense by Rico, but no one guards this man. And you get a dunk? I think?
Yeah, we can count it.
It's a dunk by the Woodpeckers. It's 2 points no matter what it was. AB with the fadeaway again. This time it's just off. Goes over the backboard. So again, a running clock and no shot clock. Instigators down 6 with 3 minutes to go. 3-point shot by the Woodpeckers is missed. Chuck with the rebound. Mike brings it up. Rico's got the ball here. AB trying to do some work down low to get open. Let's see what happens. Instead, he sets the screen for Rico. They get the switch. Rico with the 3, and he buries it. So Rico's hit a couple 3-pointers in this game, too. He's shown a really balanced game. We're going to win this game. This is the guy we got to stop, in my opinion. Number 1 for the Woodpeckers.
Yeah, he's definitely someone that may deserve a second look at a tryout.
Yeah, for sure. Played really well. As you can see now, I think they're stalling quite a bit here. I think they've had the ball about 30 seconds before they put that basket in. Shot clock in the ABA is 24 seconds. Rico with the ball. Thought about the 3. Instead, he's going attack, and he takes the foul. At this point, if you're the Instigators, you want to get as many free throws as you can because, one, they're free throws. But two, they stop the clock, which is really important with no shot clock. Rico with another free throw. Been really solid tonight. And all of a sudden, the Instigators are back within 4. Make it 3 as Rico hits the other free throw. And here comes the pressure. No need to foul yet. Just get a good offensive stop or defensive stop here, and you're only 1 bucket away. As you can see, once again, the stall tactics from the Woodpeckers. Keep an eye on the clock. There's what, 1:46 to go when they took possession. Mike lost his temper a bit there. There's a discussion with the referees where I believe I heard Mike say, "Sir, I'm not quite sure that was the correct call, if you please." Anyway, the Woodpeckers will take a couple free throws here.
Again, with no Woodpeckers there to rebound.
Yeah, no need. This guy hasn't missed a free throw in his life. There's 2 more. All of a sudden, it's a 2-possession game. Remember, no 4-point shots in the IBL. That's an ABA exclusive. Get the quick 2 here to be down back to 3, but we're under a minute to go. So the Instigators really need to make something happen here in order to get this ball back. We saw them run about 40 seconds off the clock last possession. He's dead. Oh, no, he just fell. He just fell. I was worried. There's some schmutz on the court there they got to get. Players are getting all the schmutz off the court here. All right, stopping this inbound, super important for the Instigators, right? You can see them double teaming here. The throw way back. What's going to happen here? And the Woodpeckers get the ball back with 33 seconds to go. Here they go with the stall tactics. A steal by Mike. Let's see what the call is here. An apparent timeout, I believe, by the Woodpeckers.
In this situation, are you a fan of still going for a 2-point shot and then fouling, or going for the 3-point for the tie here?
I think you go for the quick 3. If it's not open, you go ahead and go for the 2 if it's there. So they ruled that they did have the ball, I believe. Or no, it's an Instigators ball. It looks like the way they're moving down the court, they ruled Instigators ball. So yeah, absolutely. I'd look to see if there's an open three available. If you can get an open three available. If not, you set a back pick of some sort, try to get the easy layup and get the foul. So we'll see what happens here. Rico brings the ball up to his left. Joe wide open for three. That's the kind of shot you're looking for. So it's a three-pointer with 9 seconds to go. And a timeout called there with 6 seconds to go. So a high-scoring game, something we would, of course, expect from our Instigators. But Joe with the clutch three. Don't forget, 3 or 4 minutes ago, Joe missed 3 three-pointers in a row. Pulled himself out of the game to get himself mentally prepared, comes back in, and hits the shot. Clutch play by him as there's a ball stuck in the rim in the background. And, ooh, he almost got it. Instead, Braxton there is going to knock the ball out. So 6 seconds left here. The one thing the Instigators can't do is foul, right? They're already in the bonus. A foul sends them to the line, probably ends the game. So play solid defense, make them take a tough shot and see what happens. Otherwise, this game's headed to overtime. Ball's inbounded in backcourt. And a foul is called on Mike Hugh. So the game's not over. A foul has been called on Mike Hugh on the bounce pass. As we said, Instigators are over the limit. So they put 1.2 seconds back on the clock. So there's one free throw.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to see as the Instigators fan.
Yeah. Tough foul. There's still 1.2 seconds left. The Instigators have a timeout left. If they call timeout here to advance the ball. Yep, and they do with 0.9 seconds to go. They'll get a chance for really 1.9 seconds. Not much you can do here. Maybe a lob tip. Or,
yeah, pretty much you got to do a tip in, I think.
Yeah. Jason, I got to tell you, Jason says it looks like the guy slipped. I got a lot of problems with the call that I just saw. Spoke about it with the ref afterwards. One, what they called it on was Mike hitting the guy's arm as he attempted to bounce pass. I just don't think that's a foul you can call with 1 second left in the game to basically give a team a chance to win the game outside of the rules. So tough call, but the Instigators have a chance to win it here. If I were the coach here, I would ask for a back pick for AB lob. And there's a back pick for AB lob, and just not quite making it. So there you have it. The Instigators fall in Gold Cup action game 1, 87-86. It was a really competitive game. Well, Jake, takeaways from that game?
We saw some nice introductions from all three of our new guys. I think that's the most positive outcome from the game. We did see improvements on the free throw line as well, but we saw down the stretch we still allowed a little bit too much of our defense basically needed to improve a little bit more down the stretch. With the rebounding and the open 3-point shots for the other team.
Yeah, we had So one, I think there were a lot of positive takeaways from that game. I thought we talked about a lot of them. We saw some moments where we really attacked the basket. We saw some moments where guys were talking a lot more than they did last year. We saw some really good individual efforts and plays from a lot of guys. So that gives me hope. It was really nice to see that, like you said, the new guys blend in a little bit with some of the old guard. It was nice to see AB get back on the court, even though he was 100%, and try to gut it out. Really gutsy performance by him to come in and fire 2 3-pointers that make it, to put the Instigators up by 3. But what I thought really cost us this game wasn't the questionable foul call at the end, although that's unfortunate. But really, what it was the 5 missed 3-pointers in a row in 5 possessions to go from up 8 to down 6. Right? You take those away, we get a couple buckets there. We're not even in that position where even if they make those free throws, and that in that situation, you are fouling them there because then you want them to take 2 free throws instead of go for a 3 to tie the game. But instead, we fell into old habits, something that we're going to have to figure out how to get past. And so, unfortunately, we didn't win the first game, but we knew the Gold Cup was not going to be easy. We knew the competition was really strong. That's why we got it. We start out with the first 2 teams are the 2 best teams in the league, the 2 teams that have won championships, 2 teams that have had our players on them, 2 teams that are majority former college athletes, that are really good teams. And we saw the Woodpeckers playing together, playing as a unit. And we saw that a lot from our guys as well. But at the end, not quite enough as we lose by 1 point. So good game by the Instigators. Yeah, Jason says the Woodpeckers probably played together a lot leading up to this game. Yeah, they've been playing together for years, right? And this was our first game. So can't frown too much about that. Hopeful for game 2. Game 2, we're playing a team called BBB. I don't know what that stands for. I should have asked Joe because he used to play for that team. But their star player is not wearing a number. He'll be in a gray shirt and blue pants, blue shorts. You'll see him. His name's Dez. I think he played either D2 or D1 college basketball. Played several seasons overseas. Really talented player. You'll recognize him from hanging 38 points on us as a member of the IBL Shuckers last year. He was their starting point guard. So he's on this team. He's definitely the player to watch out for. Have a lot of talented players, but he's probably their best player. Yeah, you want me to pull up the next game?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's jump right into the action here. So there was the team, just so folks know before we start this, had about 5 minutes between the 2 games to cool down, and then warm back up a little bit, take some shots. So same roster for us, obviously, because this game was literally played right after the last game. We do that a couple times. We also have a couple games, bread, butter, and ballers. Maybe that's what BBB stands for. I'm all about it. But we have a couple games later in the season that are split a little bit further apart. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for us. But as we get a deeper roster, I think it'll be great. So we'll see how this goes. But otherwise, let's jump into the action. All right, the game's about to start. We don't look like we're ready yet, so that's bad. Chuck with the steal to start the game, and then turns the ball over to Chris. There's Dez right there with a 3-pointer to start the game. So that's the guy to watch. Really talented player. Really, I think the cog that makes the machine for BBB work. So it looks like starting rotation, instead of Mike this time we have Dez, and then Rico. Otherwise, same starting rotation from the game before. Guy stepped out of bounds there, turnover. One of the things I like most about BBB in this game is that their jerseys aren't jerseys and do not match.
I was gonna point that out. I was gonna say, is there like any kind of uniformity with what they had?
No, not at all. Other than it's all something that they all put on that morning when they woke up. That's the only thing that they have in common. Kev's got to take that up there. Wide open layup, and he passed it off. That's probably nerves there as Dez steps out of bounds. That's probably nerves there for Kev, right? For Stunna Boy. So already, so the Instigators are the guests again for this game. Apparently, the red jersey is the quarterback. I'm just getting this information in. He steals the ball, but then throws it out of bounds for a turnover. I think that means we can't tackle him. AB looks towards Rico. Rico spin move on Chris, and he takes the foul there. I'm going to call that on the floor. I was told that teams had to wear shirts with numbers on them, which is why we have all of our team wearing black jerseys. And one there for Rico opportunity. So Rico starting with the momentum he left off in the second game, or in the first game. But I got to say, after playing this team, I'm not sure about that rule.
I do know it helps the camera, though.
It certainly helps the camera.
Yeah.
So Joe somehow gets the offensive rebound there and then misses. Oh, and he stares down the referee again. How did Joe get that rebound? He was like joking around and then does a spin move as another three is hit by the triple Bs. Maybe it's like Beyonce, Brittany, and Bethany or something. I don't know who Bethany is, but I couldn't come up with another B woman singer that quick. Foul there on the triple Bs. I'll say that was on the ground as well. So Tyree is now subbed in for Stunna Boy. Let's go, Instigators. Former player Zacharias Millhouse in the chat. Good to see you, my man. Hope everything's going well with Lebanon season. I think that just wrapped up. Tyree almost gets the rebound there. A steal there by Chuck. That's Chuck's about 50th steal in the game plus that we've watched so far. Ridiculous. Chuck with the mid-range shot there, just off the front of the rim. Dez brings up the court. Dez is a guy you got to pick up at half court. Oh, man. Tyree with the steal and the behind the back. Now he slows it down and turns it over. It's unfortunate. Dez for three. That's going to go in every time. Z, we did move closer to Anderson. Hit me up sometime. Give me a call. So inbound here. Chuck us inbound. It's like they're drying the ball off with a shirt. Classic technique. Rico takes the inbound. Chuck bullying his way in. Look at the reverse layup there by Chuck Bloom. And the Instigators get their second bucket, already down 12-4. Waiting on the scoreboard to catch up here. Dez with another three. I told you. He's the one to watch. It's now 15-4.
Yeah, I don't know if the scoreboard caught up on that. Well, there you go.
Well, they almost gave us 8, which I would have taken. Yeah. Tyree Johnson with the three-pointer. That's the first time we've seen him hit from deep. Mostly a defensive player, but it's also good to see him back in the game after the nose issue in game 1. It's a foul on Chuck. Chris Hayes there. Chris Haste, who Joe is guarding right now, just passed the ball. Is also a 3-point threat for Triple B, as we're about to see here, as he cashes it in. He's got kind of an Angel Reese jump shot, which is a standing shot, but it goes in. That was a good shot. You cannot sleep on him. I believe he played for the Shuckers when we played against them too, as AB misses the layup. As you can tell, AB is hurt still just can't quite get up. That's normally a ball he dunks, couldn't get up there to do it, but still gets the layup. That's a travel. Travel on number 30, the only player with a number in the game, besides the quarterback. Oh, they're going to dry the ball off. All right, long distance pass from the referee. Nearly gets stolen. Now there's some arguing. And apparently a technical on number 30. Apparently said something to the refs that they did not like. So that'll be a technical foul. And they've actually called 2 technical fouls. Technical foul on a player named Braxton for yelling at the ref as well. He is wearing a white plain shirt. I don't know. He doesn't have a number. So we'll see. So Chuck takes the first couple free throws, misses one. AB will take the next 2. There's one. AB's been good from the line tonight. That's Braxton right there in the white shirt. He's gone now, though. AB also misses. So
It's one of the
pulled in 7. What'd you say?
One of the few times we've had the tees on the opposition.
Yeah, it's good to see. Fun fact, you couldn't see it at the camera angle, but I could see it from the sideline. Braxton actually thanked the referee for giving a technical. That is not a shot clock violation. That's the other court. That's a foul on number gray shirt. Or is that blue? What color is that shirt? Purple? Undisclosed color. Yeah, I have no idea. AB for 3. That won't go. Braxton with the rebound. Undisclosed shirt color taking the ball up. Technical on Frosty. Yeah, I got a couple of those. Only one was on purpose. What a steal by Chuck again. Outlet pass to Rico. Easy bucket. That's legitimately 6 steals for Chuck in a game and a half. Interesting fact, I do not hold the team record for technicals in a season. That record goes to Joe Bird with 3. AB misses again. Once again, AB just can't get up. And that should have been a foul, though. All right, Instigators slowing it down here. I think that's a smart move. So we watch the defense get set up here as Joe Bird brings it up. I got to tell you, our jerseys still look great. I'm not going to lie. Rico takes foul. He gets smacked in the mouth. Rico knows how to get to the line, although they called this on the ground. I don't know how you call that foul on the ground, but they did. Interesting rule I forgot to mention about this league, the IBL. You can substitute on the fly like hockey. So you don't have to wait for a dead ball. You can just pull guys off the court and on the court. A rule I'm going to push for the ABA to adopt. Really speeds up the game and makes it interesting. Mike floats through the lane and makes the shot. Mike is a really underrated post player. That's a 3 for the triple Bs. A penalty box would be cool. You have to play 4-on-5 for 2 minutes. AB in the post here, somewhere we know he likes to work. He gets fouled there. Again, just off a little bit with his shot with the injury. He got called for a foul where he literally did not touch the guy. I was there. I saw it. Literally did not touch that man. But they called a foul, so whatever. Deep three, they thought about it. One thing that you'll get killed at by every team in this league is knockdown threes. Can't leave guys open on the line. AB looking for three. He's going to take a dribble and then pass it to Chuck. What a pass. Call a foul. Thank you. Chuck goes back to the line. That was a great pass by AB, though, to find Chuck down low with about 9 guys in plain T-shirts around him. Now the Instigators look like they have also given up on free throw rebounding.
Yeah, you've got to wonder, with the fatigue factor going in the 2 back-to-back games, and then also the 2 halves instead of the quarters, so not as much of a break in between gameplay.
They definitely don't look as sharp this game. Definitely look like there's a little bit more hands on the hip, a little more walking, a little more sloppiness, like that right there. Although Rico does a good job of getting the ball down. And AB, once again, not able to get up, but don't need to rebound if you just make the free throws. I wish we knew if that were true or not.
But it was true for number 1 on the Woodpeckers.
Yeah, game 1 definitely much better. Here we're back to our about 50%. I think we're 3 for 6. Game 1 much improved though. So hopefully that's a trend that continues. My bad. Oh wait, Joe's leaving. He's not inbounding. Okay.
This is a nice shot from AB. I think your mic popped down a little bit.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay, good. You said exactly what I said. Great shot by AB. So
yeah,
that's why we're a team. Yeah. All right, now we do have a timeout. So let's go to a commercial break. And we're back here as we're about to head out of this timeout. Instigators down 5. Definitely struggling with some fatigue a little bit. Still drawing fouls, though, which is, I think, something that's key to their game. So it's good to see. You guys are precogs. Jason says we're precogs. I just agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
You know? They call me what's the name of the guy? I don't remember. Anyway, we're back to the game action. I can't remember what it's called. Good shot there, but he misses. Good rebound by Chuck. Chuck leads him back up the court. Looks for someone to pass it to. Bounce pass there to AB. Ooh, Rico goes for the ball, and a travel is called. So the ball's going to go back to the Instigators. Rico took a hard spill there. He's already been hurt, and I don't know if you remember, he got came up kind of limp last game for a little bit. He's been fighting through. I got to say, too, like, watching back this game, wish we had more than 7 guys on the roster for these games. I think that's definitely playing into some of the attrition we're seeing, particularly around injuries, with guys that are playing hurt, or not playing at 100%. We know AB's back is hurting. We know that Rico's playing with a little bit of pain. We know Tyree had the nosebleed. So these guys are really battling, showing a lot of heart in this game. Jay says he loves Braxton Barrett as a potential prospect in the future. He plays for this team. Yeah, Jason says, how was that a travel? That had to be a foul in there somewhere by somebody. I completely agree. I don't know if I'd have called it offensive or defensively, but you can't have 3 guys going to the floor and not have a foul, right? Chucks looks good here with the 3. Missed just off the mark. Good rebound by Rico. Really pushing it here. Around 3 guys and just misses. And Stunna draws the charge. Well done by Stunna. Chuck will bring the ball up. Gutsy play by Stunna to step in and take the charge this late. Almost an alley-oop. Again, AB at 100%, that probably goes in. Chuck with a gutsy rebound there. And then Joe with the nice pass. Once again, we've seen a couple of those. Dribbling around a bit here. Joe with the reach. Nice job. Joe tried to say it was out on the other team. It was definitely out on Joe. I was close. I saw it. One of the things, interesting foul on Joe again. Jason says, hey, pass to me. I'm in a black shirt, talking about the guy on the other team in the black shirt, which I think is really funny. One of the things I did not realize until I played with these guys is how often several of them are like, hey, pass it here when they're not on your team. They will try to get you with that stuff no matter what they're wearing. And it almost worked on me a couple times. Jay's saying if you wear the same color, you should just be all-time offense. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Good block there by Chuck as the Instigators look to move the ball up. Pass to Joe, who goes for 3. Just misses, but AB with the rebound. AB gets fouled. That's already 9 fouls in the first half here by BBB. Stunna with a step back, just misses. Good, once again, good move. A little bit of nerves. That probably falls for Stunna 7 out of 10 times or so. Easy shot for the guy on our team that's playing for the other team. Joe dribbling around and loses it. Joe said the ball was really wet there. I asked him about it. As they step out of bounds. BBB steps out of bounds there, so that's our ball. They're actually going to wipe the ball off here. Yeah, we got to wipe the ball off here. Got to clean the ball off. Once again. Hopefully the stripes don't like rub off on the ball. Mike Pugh with the mid-range shot. That's a shot Mike normally hits. I like the shot. He's open. He's got to take that. Just didn't fall that time. As it's now an 8-point lead for the BBB, which stands for bad, bad, bad guys. I assume. I don't know. Chuck with the 3 misses. Long rebound by the Bees.
There was the big baller brand too, you know, like the Ball brothers and.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It's gone now, right? Like they couldn't pull it off, right?
Yeah, I think the only one that really plays anymore is LaMelo.
Yeah, he's pretty decent though, LaMelo.
Yeah.
Here comes BBB with the ball. 3-shot misses. Chuck with the rebound. Stunner bringing the ball up the court. Good pass to reset there. Joe just misses there. I think that's a play where if he and Rico have a little more chemistry and play together a little bit, that goes in. Good pass by Joe. Another 3 as the Instigators call a timeout. So with that, we're going to take a timeout. We'll see you back in a minute. About to get back underway here. Your Instigators down 10, which is tying a game-high deficit for either team. Instigators were down 10 early when it was 12-2. Yeah, definitely seeing some fatigue. Expect it, especially in May. You are seeing, though, what I like to see is some pretty performances from some guys that you can tell are tired, that are really just playing hard out there and trying to make something happen, taking their shots that normally go in. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know about that no call on Joe there. Joe punches the ball in frustration there. Dude, I was worried about the other guys. Like when Joe punched that ball, there's like 2 of our players trying to grab it.
Yeah.
You know? But everyone seems safe. Once again, is this like an IBL thing, the no rebound policy here? I think I'm going to talk to the guys. I think we're going to draw up some rebound plays. You know? Oh, wait, that one guy was on their team. I thought that guy was on our team.
Yeah, no, they put the decoy in there.
Yeah, no wonder. They're like, they won't box him out. Chuck here going to work in the post. Yep, he takes the. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. I thought they blew the whistle for the foul, but. Once again, sorry, not sorry for the language. Chuck hits the free throw. Once again, Instigators doing a really good job from the free throw line. Chuck wearing those red shorts, though, is not on brand. We'll forgive him, though. Rebound by Braxton Barrett there. And rebound, and then, oh, there's that confusion. He passed to a guy in a black shirt, and it was our guy. Joe with the steal. Joe going to work here. Handoff to Rico. Running the Statue of Liberty, I guess. And Chuck with the shot. Really nice play by Rico. Ooh, Stunning tips the ball. Nice job. Still down 10 here. The lead was 12. Mike goes for the steal and gets it. Really nice play by Mike. Thought he got fouled there. I don't disagree with him. Three-pointer is missed. Three-pointer is missed. Chuck with the rebound. I will say the one thing that I've noticed is whenever we complain to the referees, the other team has wide open looks. Like
it does seem to be a trend.
Yeah, so maybe we should focus on that a little bit. That's what that's advice I would give. Don't worry so much about the refs. You're not going to convince them anyway. You know what I mean? AB, by the way, taking his first real breather since he re-entered the game in the second half there with a back injury in game 1. Mike with the layup. I'll tell you right now, Mike, who's not dead tired from playing so much, dunks that ball. But he still made it. It's 2 points. But Mike's got ups, dude. Stunning with the rebound. And he steps out of bounds. I think we're going to get a timeout here as some constructive criticism happens after that play. Let's hit another commercial break. We'll be right back with more Instigators basketball and amateur night. All right, so we're back here with about a minute to go. The Instigators have cut that 12-point lead down to a 4-point lead with some honestly really good defensive play is what's really got them going. Steals and quick buckets. And there they are with another rebound and defensive stop again. This stretch right now is probably the best defense Instigators have played all night. Rico with the pass off to Mike. Mike gets triple teamed, still goes up, almost makes the shot anyway. Instead, it's a fast break for BBB. They lay it up. And then the football pass from Joe Bird all the way down the court. Missed three by Stunner. Little confusion there, but the inbound and Stunner misses. I think Stunner's another guy. Fatigue's getting him a little bit off his game here in the second game. Not quite as sharp as he was in the first game. Rico takes the shot, but that'll take us to halftime. Instigators down 9 here in game 2 of the Gold Cup. I think we'll go to another commercial break. We'll be back after this. Jake, what's your assessment of that first half there for the Instigators in game 2?
You could definitely see some fatigue set in. the back-to-back game, that's not something we typically face. And then I think the 20-minute halves compared to the 12-minute quarters also plays into that. But some nice defense overall.
Yeah.
Even with the guys fatigued, you can tell that they're still giving it their all.
Yeah, really impressed by the effort guys are given. As you can see how tired they are. You're right. I think I said earlier, I think we saw the best defensive stretch of the night there with about 2 minutes to go to cut it to a 4-point lead. So hopefully we see more of that trend as we're about to get started. Jason asks, if the Instigators had a website address, what would it be? What do you think? HoosierStateInstigators.com or HSInstigators.com? What do you think?
I think if we're going for a long one, we just go all out, do the full name.
Yeah. Halftime power naps for the team is a good idea. See, I'm going to break the rule. I'm not going to choose any of those. I'm going to go with option C, which would just be instigators.com.
That's true. We could
I
do
don't know if
that.
that's taken, though, but I'm afraid to look. Like, what kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
website
don't know.
would instigators.com be if it's not our website?
Yeah, or we could do begreatinstigate.com.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to look this up. I'm turn off my browser history. Oh, it's available.
Wow.
Yeah. AB with the missed three. Mike with the rebound and goes to the line. As a player falls down with the classic soccer injury. Oh, wait, no, it's Chuck. You got hit in the face. Never mind. Chuck, if you're seeing this, I know you didn't fake it. I thought that was the other team.
Yeah, if Chuck goes down,
It's real. It
it's
takes a
real.
lot to get
Yeah.
Chuck to go down. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I gotta say, seeing Chuck, oh no, Jason just bought instigators.com. He's gonna charge us $1 million for it, probably. Chuck, I gotta tell you, like, Chuck looks like he's in the best shape I've ever seen him in. I haven't known him long, but man, the guy has clearly been hitting the gym, been hitting the court, looks great, has been playing great this entire night. So really great to see that. Ooh, just missed Mike there. I think the number one thing I can see differently between this game and last game is the number of missed free throws that indicates like there's some fatigue setting in. Another missed free throw there by Mike, and I think that's actually the first time out of either game that we missed both free throws.
I think that is the first time.
Great shot there. Ooh, rebounded by Mr. Ninja wearing our team colors. But Joe gets the rebound that time, defended by another instigator, it looked like, but announcer's curse. Yeah.
We might have to look up what the opposition's colors are, and then just have one player each game wear
That's a good
whatever
idea.
color.
Like, get the celebrity uniform in that color.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely working. It's tripped me up.
Yeah,
Good
it's
shot
definitely.
there. Oh, AB with the missed free throw, but Joe with the rebound. And then the bucket. That was a tough shot by Joe Bird.
Yeah.
Another three by Dez. That is not our buzzer, so don't worry about it. That's the other game. Joe going to work. My God. What a bucket by Joe Bird there.
I think the audio went out on the game for me. I don't know if that's.
Oh, I have it muted. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's back now.
I don't have it muted on the computer. I had it muted on Streamlabs, so that's why I heard the buzzer. I'm not crazy. I don't know how they said that was our ball because that clearly went off Mike's foot. But it's good to get a call once in a while. Mike drawing the foul again. Mike seems to be taking it a little personally here. I like to see the play he's got. He's being super aggressive, but super effective during this stretch. Instigators got the score back down to a 6-point lead. Do you think that white line is a pickleball court? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. It's probably volleyball, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I haven't played pickleball too much, but I know we had at our home court, the CRC, we had that pickleball line that threw everybody off.
Yeah, exactly. That's got to be a volleyball court, I think. Number 30 brings the ball up the court. Every time he does, he goes in the post with a spin move. Let's see what he does here. Just the post that time, but puts it in. And then Dez with the attempted steal doesn't quite work out. AB brings the ball up the court. Going to work here. And draws the foul. They called that on the floor. Oh, they called a foul against the Instigators off the ball. All right. That's one call to make. Dez with the 3. Bucket. Really good shooter. Chuck brings the ball out as we get the big view here. Joe bringing it in. Long distance 3. Call a foul on Mike Pugh there for the push in the back. Ball goes back to the big baller boys. Put in the chat what you think BBB stands for. Oh, passed up the open 3. That was rare. Missed shot there by the bronze bikini Bakers. It's like Hoosier, people that really like kids.
We might have to open it up to a fan vote, and whatever they vote for the name is, that's what it'll be.
That's what it is. We'll tell them. Maybe it's like the X in XFL and it doesn't mean anything. Mike tried to thread the needle there and just missed it. Ooh, missed layup there. That's going to be Instigators' ball. Still a 7-point game. So Instigators are within 9-point game. Sorry, within striking distance. I don't know why they gave him 2 points there. Maybe looking for the 3. Not quite. Tyree Johnson with the rebound and putback. That's just kind of, Tyree reminds me a lot of Chuck in that way. Just kind of similar things down low to get the ball even though he's undersized. Ball almost stolen from Joe. Gets it back. A lot of 3-pointers this half. That one doesn't count, but it's still a miss. And we're dealing with a wet ball here again. It must be raining inside because this ball is wet a lot. Oh, Chuck's got to take that there, I think. Chuck looking for a post move here. Passes out of it to reset. That's a good pass. Mike with the step back. He's hit a couple of those tonight, but not that one. Dez with the outlet pass. Slip and fall. Instigators get the ball. That's impressive. As much as these guys have been playing, you know, we're basically in almost the fourth quarters. We see a fan make a bucket. To like scramble on the floor and get that. That's gutsy. Joe resets again. Directs traffic. That's a terrible call. That was clearly out of bounds on the backyard barbecue bonanzas.
That's a deep 3 for them.
Deep 3 as we get a timeout. So I think we're going to go to a commercial break here. Instigators down 10 with 14 minutes to go here in the second half. And we're back here as we see the ref take a 3, and he misses. Not surprised, but I'm disappointed. Oh, he makes that one, though. 1 for 2, not bad. Pile, boogers, and belchers. That's one of the suggestions there. Thank you, Jason. Instigators inbound the balls. We watch Fan take another three-pointer. Didn't quite get it to go in there. That wasn't a foul call, apparently just a rebound. Good pass there. Unfortunately, just short. I mean, fortunately for us, but it was a good basketball play. Dez with the steal. Pushing the ball up the court now. Good pass again, and another miss. Those are the types of things we need to see happen for us to really crawl back in it, as we see another Fan taking a shot. Bees, bees, and more bees. I like it. Chuck says, I was straight up and down. That wasn't a foul. The ref says, sorry, sir, I don't agree. Get another free throw here. The lead is back up to, or actually up to 13, the largest lead of the game now for the Triple Bs. Nice shot there, though, young man. Turnover of some sort by the Instigators. We didn't see it because our AI cameraman loves to watch other people shoot.
It seems that's the Achilles heel of it. You can't have people playing basketball on both ends of the court.
You can't have people playing basketball in your basketball game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only one basketball game allowed. Really can start to see the fatigue setting in here and a team with fresh legs starting to take control of this game. Shot by Chuck, just off. Good fight for the rebound by Joe that leads it to Chuck. Doesn't get the foul call. No hand up there again. Tired legs. Tired legs, but really gutsy performance by our guys. Wait a minute. Rico is wearing a BBB jersey. Across the front. And it says Bird, which is also not his last name. He's going as both Joe Bird and the other team at the same time. Chuck with a shot. Another outlet pass, wide open. AB with the block into the hoop. Yikes, that is unfortunate because that was a good block. Just went right back in the hoop. Chuck takes the foul, and he takes out the whole wall. That is solid concrete, folks, that wall. Inbound by the Instigators. Tyree Johnson here with the inbound. Gets it to Joe Bird. Steal attempt there. Doesn't work, but he does take the foul. AB kind of decent at time. We're going to give him another look when he's healed up. AB looks for the inbound, hits Joe. Tyree Johnson for three. He hits it. So Tyree's showing a little bit of range here. That's his second three-pointer of this game as we see another fan attempt a layup. Missed it pretty badly. That looks like a Jay Spacely layup attempt to me. Just not even close. Yeah. Rico taking it to the hoop, makes the shot. Another fan shooting hoops. Blocked by AB. That's what we like to see. Pass to Joe Bird. And AB with the first dunk we've seen since that alley-oop. Kind of nice to see. Jay says, sir. Almost made that shot under heavy contested. Nice give by Rico. And AB with his second dunk in as many minutes. Instigators get it back within 8. And that's a travel as the soccer injury cost them the ball. Yep. Let's get a good look at how the defense is set up here before the inbound. Thank you, cameraman. Jay says Rico's really impressive. I totally agree. That's a good shot there. 3-point made in flip-flops. Joe for three. Doesn't quite go. So after that three-pointer to tie the game at the end of the last game, I think Joe's a little out of sorts here in the second game. Not quite as sharp as he was in that game as far as from three-point range. Doing still a lot of other good stuff, though. Attempted pass to AB, just doesn't quite get there. Mid-range jump shot is a miss, but easy rebound and putback for BBB. And they're back up 13. Oh, he got scared. Another basket by Instigators gets it back to 11. Rico with the pass just out of reach of Mike, who looks like he twisted his ankle a bit there. Hope he's okay. Rico and Mike are subbing out of the game. Mike's limping a bit. Oh, Rico's staying in. It looked like he was coming out. There's a little bit more schmutz on the court. See, that's my style. Is if I miss shots, I'll just pretend like there's something on the court.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Yeah, like I'm 100% from like a well-conditioned court. But if there's a little bit on there.
Yeah, it's impacted the ball a few times throughout the game as well.
Yeah. You know why? They're not using that quality ABA ball.
That's true.
Yeah,
The
they
red,
need the
white,
red,
and
white,
blue.
and blue. That's right.
Yeah.
AB about crawled up that guy's back. Good defense, though, by the Instigators. Try to cut the lead down to single digits. Yeah, blocking foul. Nice shot. This young man is having a hell of a game. Hell of a game. Donna misses there with the ball that's just a bit short. And we get a timeout here by Team Shirts to maintain possession. This feels like a little bit like one of those football games where it's snowing, and every time there's a timeout, they bring out a bunch of guys to clear the field.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, it's not a good strategy by as the ref takes another three and makes it. He's 2 for 3 for those keeping track. 3 for 4. 4 for 5. Put that guy on a contract. 5 for 6. Okay, the run's over. 5 for 7, terrible. That one went in with help. That doesn't count. That one counts. That one didn't go in. That's honestly impressive shooting from the referee. Interesting fact, that ref, I believe, is the athletic director of the local high school there, Medora Community Schools. Well, not there, but close to there. So apparently he knows how to shoot a basketball. And apparently BBB took notes because they drained a 3 in the same hoop. See, he's given away the strategy by making baskets. Good stuff, guys. $14-point lead as we get a little bit break during the action. Joe with the 3. It goes in. Back to an 11-point game. Missed shot, AB with the rebound. AB does look like he's getting up a little more in the second half of this game. So hopefully that's a good sign for his back. BBB brings the ball out here. That's a missed shot. Rico with the rebound. I really like that Rico seems to know when to push it, knows when to slow down, you know? Really good job kind of pushing the team here, dictating the pace. This is not gonna lie, those guys should just stop shooting baskets during our game. They seem to be getting more and more bold as the game goes on, and no one does anything about it. You know?
I'm thinking the camera picks it up because the ball's easier to track. There's not as many players around the ball.
Right. All right, so Instigators somehow fall within 9. Missed shot by Dennis. That might be the first 3 he's missed tonight. Second, I think, that I can remember. Now he gets right back into the groove with another one there. Mike with the 3. No shot, but AB with the rebound. Kick out to Joe. Misses the 3 as well. AB with another rebound. And he gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. AB really fought for the ball down there.
Nice comment there by Jason with the Icy Hot patch reference for AB coming back. Just a reminder, if Icy Hot happens to watch this, we do offer player sponsorships.
That's right. An icy hot patch sponsorship for AB would be clutch. I also take sponsorships if you want to sponsor Frosty for the icy hot patch. Missed shot there. So BBB's been able to maintain their lead despite shooting not quite as sharply as they did in the first half. Shot there. They go up 12. Tyree bringing the ball up here. Tyree with a tough shot. Doesn't quite go. Chuck fights for the rebound though. This shot by Joe. Just don't see us quite as often attacking the basket as we did in the first game.
And it looks like Joe lost his jersey in the process there.
Yes, he decided to take the other team's strategy.
Yeah.
No, he literally took it off because it was just drenched in sweat. We're not going to get back in this game just taking three-pointer after three-pointer. What kind of foul call is that, first of all? He didn't touch him. Clearly a foul there as Chuck held his hand. But
some more sponsorship opportunities Jason has in here for Wendy's for you and Lil Debbie for me.
Yeah, I love both of those.
I'm definitely down for both of those.
I would totally buy the Jakey Muffin snack cake from Lil Debbie's.
Yeah.
What flavor is a Jakey Muffin if you're getting it from Lil Debbie's? We have a timeout here with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. I don't know. If it's a muffin, there's two that I would go with. It's either chocolate chip or blueberry. I'd probably lean towards blueberry.
Why not do both? Blueberry chocolate chip.
That's true. I don't think I've had that before, but I definitely would want to try that.
It can't be bad.
Yeah.
No, that's solid.
As for the Frosty, do you go for the original or do you go for one of the new flavors?
No, I'm always 100% of the time chocolate Frosty.
Yeah.
There's no other answer in my opinion. You could go vanilla if you're boring. But don't give me this like orange creamsicle or strawberry. Like, that's ridiculous. 14-point game. What do the Instigators need to do to get back in this game? As AB defends the ref there for a second. I mean, that's a good start, a steal.
Yeah, good defense.
Apparently a travel on the Instigators. Stunna tries to get the ball here. Instead, they pass it out to the guy that I thought was on our team. So that was anticlimactic for me. AB defense three-point shot here as we see the time wasting, but wide open mid-range shot. That'll go in. Just a lack of defense there. Got to rotate. Stunna gets the ball stolen from him. But that's a turnover, and I guess we'll just keep playing like nothing ever happened. Another turnover. Jay wants all local pet pound sponsorship inquiries because he's got, quote, that dog in me, unquote. All of our shelters are kill shelters. So. 3-pointer by the Instigators. A rare 3-pointer to go in this game. As you can see, Rico really hobbling there. Instigators down 13 with a minute to go. We catch local fan making some baskets. Rico brings it up. Another 3. At this point, that's just you need a miracle.
Yeah.
Steal by the Instigators. Stunna with the easy basket. Pull the Instigators within 11. Deep rebound. As we see here, just the clock killing. This one looks to be in the bag. Another basket there. I'll just add insult to injury. So the Instigators go from scoring 89, or what was it, 83 in the first game? What was it? 86. They lost 86, 87. Whatever it was in the 80s to scoring 67. So clearly a lot of fatigue setting in there in that second game, but still some good heart from some guys. We saw some outstanding play from some of our new guys, namely Rico Spikes, particularly in the end of the first, beginning of the second game. What's your takeaways? Week 1, IBL Gold Cup.
Yeah, nice to see the guys back on the court. Compared to where we were last year, definitely ahead of schedule on that. I think the first week it's kind of see how we line up with everything. This is our first time with the guys on the court. We saw last year it took us a few weeks to kind of get the hang of things. I think in the next week or two, hopefully everybody starts gelling together. We still have a couple more guys that have to get on the court yet. But overall, better free throws. That's a big improvement. A little bit of the fatigue hindered that in the second game. And it looked like the defense had some signs of improvement there too.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. So we'll see. Next Saturday, we play 2 more games. We'll stream them live here on Amateur Night. Great start to Amateur Night. The Gold League runs pretty much through the second week of July. I think July 11th and 12th is the finals there. So a good month of Instigators basketball before our next tryout. Will Swish Whitney be playing in the IBL? I don't want to spoil anything for next week, but our hope is that the answer to that question is yes. So we'll see soon. But he had some work with actually missed this week because he was working out for another league, a higher league, which is one of our hopes for our guys. So we'll see if that works out, but we'd love to have Swish back. Along with some other guys that we haven't seen yet. So we'll see. It's still early, as you said, in the year, right? We didn't sign our first players until the end of August last year. So we're going to have announcements this week of players that we're signing this week. I'll tell you that I'm excited about what we're looking at. I'm excited about what we're doing. We plan to have another tryout as soon as the IBL season's over to bring in more guys. But I do want to end tonight with kind of a special announcement. We just got this today, but the ABA released its schedule this year. Well, its season this year. We'll be scheduling. But the ABA opening weekend is October 19th. So it's moved up 2 weeks in the year to allow teams to play a full 20-game schedule without as many back-to-backs, which is definitely a goal of ours. So you will be seeing the Instigators on the court in ABA action a full 2 weeks earlier than my camera just shut off.
Yeah.
A full 2 weeks earlier, than normal. or than last year. So I'm really excited about that. We'll have more information about our place where we're playing, which is settled now, as well as who our opponents will be for those games coming soon, along with realignment. So there's a lot going on in ABA news. We can talk about all that on Friday. But for now, let's just be excited to see the Instigators on the court and hope we pull out 2 Ws this weekend. Um, but Jake, thanks for having me, man. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a fun start to amateur night.
Yeah, I don't know whose shows this is. Is it your show? Is it my show? It's both our shows. Who knows? But it's
Yeah.
good to be here. We'll see everybody next Monday for amateur night and IBL week 2.
Yeah. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, be great,
Be
instigate.
great. Yeah, be great and
I don't know how to
instigate.
say it. Yeah, do
Yeah.
those things. All right.
All right. Till next time.
All right. Bye.